Alright, depending on your time zone and your location, that's about the due day. The 8th day of December 2025, Obosi Omotosho and the Federal High Court in Hage Genti for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hearing of the Parte Mortion. First of all, I saw this particular update an hour ago from Favor Michael Kanu, and the update says the hearing of the Parte Mortion for the transfer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu closer to Abuja resumes today, Monday 8th of December at the Federal High Court, Abuja. So this is actually what is actually transpiring, and any moment from now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will actually be in court. What is actually going to happen? Argument whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be live today in court or not. We'll get details when the court resume. So if everybody updates anything, so I will still come back in another video where we tell you details and more details of how the court sitting went. Today is just for Omotosho to actually rule on the application Mazi Nnamdi Kanu filed that he should be transferred somewhere around Abuja. We now pursue his appeal process. Easy because far back there in Sokoto, for him to be coming to Abuja all the time to actually process this is actually going to be a very hard nut to crack. I also saw a whole lot of people in the comment section of previous videos I've done concerning this issue. When you put that now, there is an appeal court there in Sokoto that he can actually file that over there. He has his reason to do that in Abuja, and his rights must be granted and protected as well. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually filing today, and Tata Kagano the hearing, and it is already happening in court at the Federal High Court today in Abuja. So I'll come back in another fresh video where we'll tell you the outcome of what actually transpired. Meanwhile, there was a video that is making around the social media space from Senator Ume that I want you guys to listen to. This is one of the strong bones Mazi Nnamdi Kanu among the Southeastern leaders, Nene Ainwe. So this man actually said something in this particular video that will cut your attention. Share the video, watch the video, I jump on any part of it. The man said something that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for every Igbo person, even including him. So this is the same person Omotosho on terrorize his region. If a senator can come out like this and make this kind of utterance, that means that judgment Nino Omotosho made in that court is actually badadash, because if it is true that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is terrorizing Southeast the way Omotosho made it to look like, a senator like this with his reputation will not come out and say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for all of us. So watch the video, share the video after watching it, and also drop it in the comment section. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We will not stop. Freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Enjoy the rest of the videos. I will be right back.
Nnamdi Kanu has been dealt with terribly, and some people have started losing faith. Some people condemn him now, even from the Igbo nation. But I say I will never condemn him, because he was leading a struggle on behalf of all of us against marginalization of Igbo people. No matter how the struggle turned, it is not sufficient for any Igbo man to speak ill of that boy. It's not good. You went on national television and demanded for his release. That is why yes, I do so from time to time, calling for his release. Even when he was sentenced to life imprisonment, I condemned it, speaking, and that's the type of thing you do. To Chief Dan Ikechuku Olase, who is celebrating his 80th birthday today. You may be wondering why I should be speaking, because Chief Olase is my very senior elder brother. I still need 17 years to catch up with his age. So you can see that I've learned a lot from him. And he has been one of the people I have admired over the years as a politician. For several reasons. One is that he is a politician that can speak to you, looking into your eyes, and tell you how he feels about you. He doesn't pretend. He speaks the truth, and he holds very dearly to his convictions. As a man who has been involved in a lot of political pirates, Chief Olase has motivated me into political stewardship, because not many people will do what he does. In 2003 in Anambra State, I was leading the ABUJA in the governorship election. ABUJA won, but the victory was taken away. It wasn't given to ABUJA. We went into a struggle to recover the mandate. At that time, he was the state chairman of PDP. in Anambra State. Surprisingly, Chibola granted a press conference and said that Abga won against the interest of his party. Not many people will do that. You will agree. And I've been following his political steps. I consider him a very strong Igbo man. What endeared me to him more, when I got closer to him, he told me about his experience in the war, Civil War. He was a Biafran soldier. Not many people from the Igbo nation can proudly say they were Biafran soldiers. He will show you the wound he got during the war. And therefore, anybody he engaged in Nigeria from the other sides, he will tell them that he is a proud Igbo man. On the national television, people have been seeing him to come and discuss various national issues. Dan will be at the risk of offending those who don't like the Igbos. He will tell them the truth on national television. Because of that, I started following him very closely. I know I'm a small boy to you, but I'm happy that you've taken me as a friend, very close friend. Look at where he kept seat for me, by his side, the side of his wife. We have shared so much things together politically. And I will say that at 80, I was surprised at your look. You are still very strong. I don't know about up and down, but I know you are very strong. Yes, you are very strong. At the church service this morning, when the bishop called us out for Thanksgiving, family Thanksgiving, you stepped out and marched like a soldier to the altar. I was looking at your knees because the knee has really troubled you. But you have continued to fight this knee, and successfully too. God has blessed you. So on this 80th birthday, we've all gathered. A lot of people are here. But I want to tell you that you are an icon, Igbo icon. The way I do some of the things I do, I learned from you, politically. Nnamdi Kanu has been dealt with terribly. And some people have started losing faith. Some people condemn him now, even from the Igbo nation. But I say I will never condemn him, because he was leading a struggle on behalf of all of us against marginalization of Igbo people. No matter how the struggle turned, it is not sufficient for any Igbo man to speak ill of that boy. It's not good. You went on national television and demanded for his release. That is why yes, I do so from time to time, calling for his release. Even when he was sentenced to life imprisonment, I condemned it, speaking, and that's the type of thing you do. We will not run away from this country for anybody. So we cannot, for the sake of those who say you are this, you are that, you deny yourself. Nobody can deny himself. So because of those things that you do, I pray that God will keep you longer on earth, so that the way you recall history on television, even what your father told you as a leader of Igbo Union in northern Nigeria, there were too many people that are high in the society today from that part of Nigeria who call you and you tell them what you feel and you tell them the truth about us. So I respect you, and I've come to honor you with all my heart today, and to say that people of your stock should not leave this planet soon. Your father did so. You know, when your father died, I came to Newu. And I came because of what your father represented in the history of the Igbo people, the life of the Igbos, while he was in northern Nigeria. I came to pay respect to him, and you were surprised. I said, I came because of your father. I read history, and I knew that your father stood for the Igbo nation. And you have stepped into his shoes. Now that you are 80, I'll put 25 years more for you, so that you'll be 105. If by that time you don't want to go, if you don't go by then, well, I don't know what will happen, but I'm only trying to say that I don't want you to leave this planet so soon, so that you continue to speak. They hear your voice, AIT. They make use of your wisdom and knowledge. in dissecting issues of national importance. And anytime I saw you on television, I will suspend anything I was doing or I will be doing, and I listen to you. And characteristically of your memory recollection, you will say things that have happened in other parts, both in Northwest and the Northeast, and you bring back your political experience, things you have seen happen in Nigeria, you put it there on television. To end my tribute this way, I want to say that at 80, you have done a good job of living your life and speaking the truth to power. And to that extent, you should feel happy that of all the things you have been saying and doing, nobody has touched you. You show that you've been speaking the truth. You know, the truth can get somebody angry, but when you reflect over the truth, you cannot point any finger against the person who has spoken the truth. That's what has been your lot. So keep on, as your strength and energy can carry you. Any space you get to speak about Nigeria, about Igbo people, know that people like us are following you behind. We are following your footsteps, and I assure you that our people will never forget you. May God bless you and strengthen you on this day. We shall live to mark your 90th birthday. On a personal note, you recommended me for chieftaincy title and in your hometown because of the relationship I've had with you, the shared values you have had. And without anything, the Nnewi Royal Cabinet wrote me that Igwe will give me a chieftaincy title. And last December 28th, I was honored with chieftaincy title by Igwe Kenetori as Ife Chukudelu Nnewi. There's no greater reward you can give to me as a brother, younger brother, and friend because of our shared values. So may God keep you and bless you forever. Thank you very much.